Hey lovelies, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Yasmin. Thank you so much for being here. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing the highly requested part 2 series of how I made thousands on Onlyfans. I've been doing Onlyfans since about April of this year, and I've made a good amount of money from it. And it looks like you guys really enjoyed my first video, and you guys were asking for a part 2 and had more questions that I really didn't get to answer in the first one. This is what I'm doing today. But of course, before we get into it, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I do post a lot of makeup, fashion, and vlog videos as well, not just these sit-down videos. If you guys are interested, and as always, be sure to hit the like button so I know to keep doing these videos for you guys. But of course, we do have a lot of things to talk about, so let's just go ahead and get started. So first thing that I want to mention is in my first video, I did mention my referral link. If you guys haven't signed up with Onlyfans yet and you guys are interested in it and really want to sign up, you guys can use my referral link, and you guys can message me on Instagram, and I can send you the link for it. It'll only work for people who haven't signed up for Onlyfans just yet, and when you guys do use my referral link, I will be sharing you on my personal Onlyfans page and on my Snapchat as well. So whenever I promote myself, I promote you as well. So if you guys use my referral link, I'll be able to see it on my side, so that way I can support you and share your page on my pages. Just a disclaimer, when you guys do use my referral link, I don't take any money from you. I do take 5% of what Onlyfans takes from their portion. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, please watch the first part of my video. Not the first, well yeah, part 1 of this series, so you guys know what I am talking about. I do go into more detail about that kind of stuff, about getting started and the fees and things that, you know, Onlyfans doesn't really tell you when you sign up, so make sure to watch that video first and you guys can come back to this one because it's a little bit, I'm not going to go over all that stuff again. I'm just going to move on from that and just go into more detail after the whole getting started stuff. So let's go ahead. I made a list right here, so I'm just going to go list by list here and be a little bit more in detail in case you guys have more questions. And as always, if you guys have any other specific questions, you guys can message me through Instagram. Just an FYI guys, if you're asking me questions on Instagram and you're not following me or supporting me, I'm not going to respond. I've been having a few people here and there who aren't even following me and want me to support them or want my help, but it's not really fair if you guys aren't even following me or supporting me in the first place. So if you haven't been responded, then that's why. So just to let you guys know, like, it's not really fair, if that makes sense. But yeah, let's go ahead with the first thing. So first thing on my list that I've been asked about was what to post and ideas. So I get kind of in a funk as well. I guess in life in general, you do go into like a writer's block or like a creator's block where you just don't know what to film, you don't know what to post, you don't know what to draw, things like that. So it's kind of the same thing on Onlyfans. It's just like you don't really know what to post. But like I mentioned in the first video, you can post whatever you want, whatever you feel comfortable with, you can do it, whether it's full nudes, feet pics, just your chest, lingerie, totally up to you what you want to post. For me personally, on my actual page, I don't post full nudes. My full nudes are available for purchase through pay-per-view messages. So on my page, I post a lot of lingerie, pretty much underwear and thigh-high socks, or even underwear and those like fishnet, like little like thigh-highs. A lot of that kind of stuff, or like a bra and panty type of set, or like a cute little lacy panty with like a lacy little bra. You guys can do something like that. You can post like sneak peek photos on your profile. Like sometimes I do like my nudes, but I put like emojis in front of like the nippies and this area, or I scratch it out and say check your inbox to see the full photo kind of thing. Pretty much whatever you want. If you're still stuck on ideas, you can always do some research, and you can even watch some porn. You know, I'm pretty sure y'all watch porn, so you can look at porn, or you can also go on Twitter and look up the more like sexual, like porn star pages. You can get a lot of info from that, so definitely go on there, do your research, see what you're comfortable with and what you're comfortable doing, and just take a photo, take that picture, make that video, and just get it done. I know it's gonna be really uncomfortable at first, but then you get used to it after a while, and it's just like, if you think about it, you really have to work for it. So the more photos that you send out, the more photos that you post, the more videos that you send as well, the more money you're gonna make. So you just really gotta hustle and just find those ideas, find that inspo, look at other people's pages, watch porn, look at porn sites, look at the porn stars' Twitter pages, because on Twitter you can see everything. So I mean, sometimes I go on there to get ideas, so try that out and see if that works for you. I would just say with everything is like, my thing is, you know, being on social media for 3 years, consistency really is key with everything that you're trying to do. So if you really want to see results, if you really want to see that money come in, consistency is key. So make sure you're always posting, you're always sending a new pay-per-view message, you're always posting something in lingerie, you're always doing something on your page so that your subscribers are excited and they know that when they go on your page daily that they will see something new, something fun, and they'll just stay interested. So just make sure to stay consistent, don't give up, and just keep pushing forward, because if you guys work hard for it and you're consistent, the results are like amazing, trust me. Some more inspo you might find is going to the sex shop. I've gone to the sex shop a couple times. I bought like little pieces of lingerie. You can also even look at toys for yourself or with your partner. I've done both, and it's really a lot of fun, and you just go in there and just explore on something that you feel comfortable doing. So you get like a dildo, you can get a vibrator, you can get lingerie, you can do all that kind of stuff, and people will pay for it, and people like that kind of stuff because, as I said in my first video, sex sells. So really, you can just go to the sex shop and see what you like. If you don't feel comfortable going by yourself, go with a friend who knows that you're going to do this. I went with my sister, and it was so much easier going with my sister because I don't like going by myself because there's always a guy that's like the register person. I just feel really weird. But when I go with my sister, I feel a little bit more comfortable. Like, we have combos, like, oh, like maybe I could use this for this, you know? So I just feel comfortable going with her. So definitely try out the sex shops. And as far as lingerie, I don't always buy from the sex shops. I rarely buy it. The max I pay is like $20 for like a thing of lingerie because I'm just gonna wear it once and like put it away. I'll wear it for Mark here and there, but it's just like, you know, I'd rather just be nude. But anyways, you can, the place that I shop at a lot for lingerie is Shein, because it's really inexpensive. It takes a little bit to come in, like 2 weeks to a month, but if you order ahead of time, you can get a lot of shit and it'll last you forever. I've had, like, I think I've ordered twice, like a bunch of pieces, and they're really cute and they fit perfectly on me. And again, you're just gonna wear it like once and then just probably not gonna use it again. So you can order from Shein. I get panties from Route 21. They have a lot of cute like thongs and stuff like that, and cute little like cheeky panties with like lace and things like that. Really inexpensive. It's like from $1.99 to $3.99 for underwear. Like, you can't beat that, and they're really, really sexy. So you can do that. Other places that I've seen people buy is from Amazon. I haven't bought from Amazon, but you can buy on there. It's really inexpensive as well. Any other place, really. You can even do high-end and just go to like Victoria's Secret or like buy things from there if you wanted to. But I don't do that, again, because I'm just going to wear it once. So I just go to the inexpensive places that sell cute shit at good quality and, you know, just get it over with, because again, it's just going to be for those few minutes. So try those and see if you like any of those. Again, I would definitely suggest Shein because they have a lot of cute sets, really like inexpensive. It's not always the best quality, but again, like, you're not going to be touching it, so like, you're just going to see it, and trust me, there's a lot of cute shit on there. Another thing that I wanted to mention, because it's been happening to me a lot lately, just be aware of any scams online, because as soon as you start posting and stuff like that, and you're trying to grow and things like that, you get weird messages. For example, there's a lot of scams like on Twitter and on Instagram where you'll get like a message on like IG about like a sugar daddy, things like that. Not a lot of those are real, and I'm pretty sure none of them are real. So just be careful with those, because sometimes they might even take your info and say that they're going to help you grow and say that they're going to give you all this money just for talking, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't do that. I mean, it's totally up to you, but I feel like that's a huge scam, because how are they going to give you the money? They're going to probably send, you're probably going to send them your bank info, and they're going to either cash app you or something, and something like fraud can happen there. Also, it can be very dangerous, especially if you haven't met that person before, so I wouldn't suggest that. Those are most of the time scams. Also, any of those accounts that say that they're going to help you grow, those are not real. If you do your research, like I went on Twitter once and I saw like Onlyfans something on Twitter, and where you like post a photo of yourself and then they like retweet it and stuff. You'll notice that the amount of followers they have is literally like thousands and thousands, even millions of followers. But the likes, there's only probably like 20 likes or less, and that's not accurate at all. So obviously those are like bot followers. So make sure that you're careful when you are sharing things on the internet like that, because it's not always real and it's most likely a scam. So just be really careful with that kind of stuff. I've seen pages like that where they're like, oh, like I can help promote you, we can promote each other, like things like that. Like, but then you go on their page and it's like, you only have like 5 likes on this photo, but yeah, you have 500K followers. Like, that makes no sense, if you know. So just do your research, just be careful. I always suggest just watching other like OnlyFans creators or people that you know personally that have done OnlyFans to like share, promote, because you know that's a real person, you know their followers are legit. So just be careful with that kind of stuff. Going back to OnlyFans, I just want to give another quick tip. It is very important to reply to your subscribers when they're messaging you or comment on your photos. You know, I just think that's always important. I do that on like my YouTube and stuff, where I reply to comments as much as possible because they are taking the time and the money to pay you to watch you. So just make sure that you are replying to them. Like I mentioned in the first video, they are going to tell you some things that might, you know, sound a little intense or very sexual. And that's just something that you have to be prepared with, and you just have to be ready for it. I mean, if you're not comfortable with it, or they're telling you something a little too crazy, you can always say, hey, I'm a little uncomfortable. Maybe we could talk about this, or how about this? You know, just kind of whatever you feel more comfortable. I always just tell them whatever. I just think, well, what would a porn star say in this situation? You know, I would just say that just to satisfy them. So, you know, to satisfy them, and that way they keep paying and keep staying subscribed. So just be careful and just make sure that you are replying to them, because as always, again, they are giving you their money, their time, and they just want to talk to you, which is another great thing about OnlyFans. Of course, they go on there to see you and want to talk to you. So make sure that you give them your time. That way they can give you your money and things like that, you know, like their money. So just make sure that you respond to them, and you respond to them on time, and, you know, just be aware of that, because it's pretty much like a business. You want to take care of your customers and make sure your customers are taken care of. So another thing that has helped me a lot, sometimes, you know, obviously I live with Mark, so sometimes we don't always have a camera pointing at us when we're about to have sex. Sometimes it's just like kind of random. It's just like, oh, like hey, like, you know, we're just sitting on the couch watching a movie, and bam, we're just starting to have sex on the couch. You know, things happen like that, so you don't always have time. But if you know shit's about to go down, or if you're like getting ready, you know, you're feeling yourself and you're planning to get down and dirty, I mean, you can always, if you and you and your partner are comfortable, you can always put a camera in a position where either you guys can't see, or even when you can see it, or you can even ask your partner, hey, let's do this tonight and I want to put it on camera. So that's what I do. I usually put like my tripod and with my phone on there so I can record everything, or he will hold the phone, knowing that, you know, it's going to be filmed and used for OnlyFans. So you guys always try to bring a camera into the bedroom. You'll never know. Or if your partner is not comfortable with it, maybe you can hide it, of course, and I tell them after before you even do it, you know. But that's, you know, what I do is I'm like, hey, can we like film this for OnlyFans? Obviously, he's gonna say yeah, because I mean, he gets to have sex, so like whatever. But I just always try to bring a camera into the bedroom, add a little spice, you know, have a little fun. And if you don't like it, you can always just delete it. If you're not comfortable with it, you can always delete it, or you can keep it, whatever the fuck you want to do, you know. But I just always, you know, I guess try to do that way. The more comfortable you are with having a camera there, the more videos you can produce, because then you'll get more comfortable making more videos, and it'll just be more fun, you know. I don't do it all the time. I only do it a few times, because I don't want it to be a thing where she's like, all right, Mark, let's go have sex, we're gonna put it on camera. You know, I don't want it to feel like a job, because I don't want him to feel that way, and I don't want to feel that way, because I just want our sex life to stay as good as it is. I don't want like the cameras and things like that to affect it. Like, I don't want it to feel like it's like a job, if that makes sense. So just always be aware of that as well. Don't go too crazy with it. Maybe do like once a month type of thing, or once every 2 months, whatever you feel comfortable with, or what your partner wants to do with it. Totally up to you guys. But that's just another tip that I would say, is to try to keep a camera around so you guys are comfortable and you guys can produce more content. Another question that a few people have asked me is they don't know what to put in their bio. So when somebody goes to their page and they're not subscribed yet, all they see is like your banner photo, your profile photo, and your bio. Everything else is like grayed out. So then what I kind of suggest doing as putting on your bio is the content that you do offer, so the customers at least know what they're subscribing for. Like if you're only going to do feet pics, make sure you put feet pics only. Or you can even put boy girl content like mine. I think it says boy girl content, solo videos, things like that. So I am saying what I do offer. I don't suggest putting what you don't do or don't offer, and I would just suggest leaving that out and just put things that you do offer, and then your customers are already subscribed, so you can just, you know, let them know that, hey, in case they ask for something and you don't do it, you can just say, hey, I actually don't offer that. You know, like I have guys ask me for certain things and I'm like, I don't do that. So like, I'm not gonna do it, you know? So, you know, I would just put things, you know, what kind of content you're gonna do, a little bit about yourself if you wanted to. I just have If you guys look at my bio, I have boy girl content, and I forgot what else I have on there, but I have other things on there. So just make sure that it's clear and that you are saying what you are offering. For the photos, you can't really put anything nude. I just have a photo of myself in lingerie as my profile picture, and then my banner is another one of me, but my titties are covered with some stars, so it's still like a photo of me, so you can kind of see what they're going to sign up for. So yeah, so again, it's totally up to you what you want to put. If you're not sure, you can just put whatever content you want, and you can just figure out from there. Totally up to you on that part. I can't tell you what you should or shouldn't post. Like, it's totally up to you. So another big question I've been asked is subscription prices and pay-per-view message prices. So again, that just goes back to whatever you want to do. That's what's really good about OnlyFans, is that you can set the prices for whatever you want. If you guys are curious as to what mine is, so my subscription price, it did go up a little bit. Mine is now $7.99 a month. And then my pay-per-view messages, I have nudes, solo videos, and sex videos. Totally up to you how much you want to price it. You could charge $5, $10, $15, $20. Just be aware that your customers can go on Pornhub or Twitter or wherever for free to get that stuff, but again, they're there to see you. So I would just make it reasonable, whatever you want to do. I mean, I know we're all worth way more than a $5 nude, okay? I know we're worth way more than that, but you just kind of have to push that on the side a little bit and think, okay, well, this person can go online and get all this shit for free, so I need to make it a little bit more reasonable so they can still spend the coins, so they can still see you. So just to be aware of that. Again, you can just press it whatever you want. If you want to start low at the $5.99, that's what I did. I started at the low $5.99, and like the more customers and more like engagement I got, I started raising it a little bit, and the more content that I post on my profile as well, the higher my subscription price went, because I have a bunch of content that they can see, that they can watch. And I have a bunch of like new nudes and things like that that I can send. So you can always start at $5.99 or $4.99, wherever that they start at. I think it's $4.99 actually. And then you can just raise it from there. Or if you're just like, you know what, I'm a huge like person on Instagram, or I'm huge on YouTube, I can just, you know, do $15 a month or $14.99. You can do $20.99, whatever you want to do. Just again, just be aware. They can get this shit for free, and if you are going to charge a higher price point, make sure that you have a lot of good shit on there. Because me, as you know, as I guess if you can imagine a customer going in for something, if they see something, you know, if they pay for like a $30 subscription and there's only like one photo and it's like fully clothed, it's just like, what the fuck is this shit, you know? They're there to see you a little bit more in like risque mode, a little bit more sexy, so you kind of have to kind of give them what they want, but don't give too much, if that makes sense. So just, you know, just all of that into consideration. Just figure out whatever you want to do. Again, my subscription is $7.99. I started at $4.99 and started raising it a little bit as I went and as I added more stuff, because mine's only $7.99 and I do have a good amount of content on there, and I am consistent with talking to my audience, so just make sure to keep that in mind, and then you can figure it out from there. I can't tell you how much you should put for things. That's totally up to you, whatever you feel like it. Again, I know we're worth more than $5 for a nude, but you know, put it out the door, do whatever you got to do. And then the last little part that I have been asked a lot, actually this was like the most asked question that you guys were asking me. I have a lot of people who want to subscribe, but they are afraid of friends and family, and they don't want to show their face and things like that. I totally get it. I totally understand it. I know people have families and you know, and some judgmental families and people that they don't want knowing that they're doing this. I totally get it. I totally understand it, and I respect it. So of course I'm not going to mention the people who have asked me those questions. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put them on blast or anything like that. But I have had moms and like ladies who work in like government and things like that that want to do it, but they don't want people to know about it. So you can do things with no face on your pages. I think personally, because OnlyFans doesn't have an explore page, nobody can really find you. You really have to work your ass off and promote. I mean, this in general, but really promote, especially if you're not going to be showing your face. So what I would suggest doing is creating a whole new like social media platforms, like a whole new Instagram, whole new Twitter, Reddit, a whole new everything, and start over. Because obviously you're not going to want, you know, people knowing, so you have to make a whole new thing for yourself. And you can, or you don't have to show your face on it. It's still totally up to you. I guess if you're trying to keep it secret, don't show your face, but don't show too much either on your Instagram, because you want the exclusive content and the good shit on your actual OnlyFans page. Once you have created all of that, like recreated like a whole new thing, don't follow people that you know, like don't follow close friends, don't follow close family, things like that, because then you are going to pop up on their suggestions when they're scrolling through like Facebook or Instagram and things like that. I probably wouldn't recommend it. I would just probably start adding random people that you don't really know. Like for instance, like on my Facebook, I mean, I guess it's not really the same instance, but like on Facebook, I've approved a lot of guys that I have no idea who the fuck they are on Facebook. But I do that because I know they're going to go on my profile and they're going to see I have an OnlyFans, and they're going to click and they're going to subscribe. So when you do create a new one, just make sure that you are you send those friend requests, you know, you have a good amount of photos and things like that on your new pages. So when they go on there, they look really interested, and then have your link of your OnlyFans in your bio. Some people don't like to do that because it's been taken down and things like that, but I've had my link in my bio since I started it, so I've had no problem, and it's been easy for people to just click. It's so easy for people to just click on it and then they can go subscribe to my page. It's so much easier like that. You can also do a link tree if you don't feel comfortable doing that, so you can do a link tree as well and have the OnlyFans link in there as well. But again, you really got to get these potential customers engaged and excited to see your content, because they are there to see you and they want to see more of you. So you really have to promote it, and you really have to work your ass off on it. You got to post, you got to promote, post, promote like crazy, because they're going to see you, and if they don't really know you, you know, they're not going to be able to find you on an explore page, because OnlyFans doesn't offer that. You have to promote it, and you just really got to work your ass off even harder, I think. I don't think it's impossible. I think it is possible. You just really have to work for it, because it's a lot harder than if I were doing it, because I do show my face. I put it out there. Everybody knows that I have OnlyFans. I don't give a fuck. But like, I put my face out there and people go there to subscribe to me. If you're not showing your face, I mean, I guess they're not really knowing what they're subscribing to or who they're subscribing to. So just, you know, really work your ass off. It is possible. But, you know, you just really got to work your ass off even harder. Like, I think it's like double the work, actually, when you're not showing your face. And that brings us to the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think down below. And let me know if you guys want another part 3. I don't know if I can fit any more tips and tricks into a part 3. But if you guys do have any specific questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram or leave a comment down below, and I can try my best to answer it. That way, if, you know, we can all support each other, and if somebody has a similar question, we can all, you know, just read the answer all together. But yeah, I think that's everything from me. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!